Imagine waking up one morning, looking in the mirror and feeling confused. Your clothes fit differently from day to day. Some mornings your stomach feels flat and light. Other days it feels tight, heavy, and swollen, almost like it appeared overnight. You wonder if it is fat. You wonder if it is something else. You wonder why nothing you do seems to make it consistent. That quiet confusion is shared by countless people, yet very few understand what is really happening beneath the surface. Today, we explore a question that sits at the crossroads of body image, health, and self-understanding. Is stubborn bloating actually fat, or is it inflammation? And how does your gut and metabolism quietly shape this story? This is not a tale about quick fixes or miracle cures. It is a deeper journey into how your body communicates with you, how your internal systems respond to stress, food, rest, and rhythm, and why that uncomfortable bloated feeling may be more complex than it appears. By the end, you may see your body differently, with curiosity instead of frustration. Let us begin by clearing a simple misunderstanding. Fat tissue and bloating may look similar from the outside, but they come from very different internal processes. Fat is a form of stored energy. It builds gradually over time when energy intake consistently exceeds energy use. It tends to feel soft, steady, and predictable. Inflammation-related bloating, on the other hand, is often temporary. It can appear quickly and disappear just as fast. It may come with tightness, pressure, or discomfort. The belly can feel firm or distended. The key difference is that inflammation is a response, not a storage system. It is the body reacting to something it perceives as a stressor. Now here is where the story becomes fascinating. The gut is not just a tube that digests food. It is a complex ecosystem. It is home to trillions of microbes that help break down food, regulate immune responses, influence hormones, and even send signals to the brain. This gut environment is deeply connected to metabolism, which is the process that converts food into energy. When the gut environment is balanced, digestion flows smoothly, nutrients are absorbed efficiently, and inflammation remains low. When that balance is disrupted, a cascade of effects can appear, including bloating, sluggish metabolism, and energy swings. Picture the gut as a busy city. When traffic flows smoothly, everything arrives on time. But when roads are blocked, accidents occur, and confusion spreads, the city struggles to function. In the gut, those roadblocks can be stress, poor sleep, highly processed foods, dehydration, or emotional tension. The body reacts by releasing inflammatory signals, fluid shifts, gas production changes, the intestines slow or speed unpredictably. The result is that familiar, stubborn bloating. What makes this confusing is that inflammation can make the body hold on to water. It can increase intestinal permeability. It can change how the body processes nutrients. Over time, this can also influence fat storage. So someone might see belly expansion and assume it is fat gain, when in reality, inflammation is playing a major role. That misunderstanding often leads to frustration, overly restrictive dieting, or punishing exercise routines that may actually worsen the stress response. Another important piece of the puzzle is the gut microbiome. This invisible community of bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms helps regulate metabolism. Some microbes assist in breaking down fiber into beneficial compounds. Others help regulate appetite signals. When this ecosystem is diverse and balanced, the gut lining stays strong, digestion is efficient, and inflammation stays under control. When diversity drops, harmful bacteria can become dominant, creating more gas, triggering immune responses, and altering how calories are processed. This can lead to bloating, cravings, and metabolic slowdown, even when someone is trying hard to eat well. Now add stress to this picture. Stress hormones influence gut movement, stomach acid, and intestinal permeability. Chronic stress can cause the gut to become more reactive, leading to sensitivity, bloating, and discomfort. Stress also impacts metabolism by encouraging the body to conserve energy. In this state, even small disruptions in digestion can feel amplified. It becomes a loop where stress affects the gut sends distress signals, and the mind becomes more anxious. Many people never realize how deeply intertwined these systems are. Let us pause here for a moment, because this is where many viewers realize something important. That stubborn bloating you thought was purely about food or weight might actually be your body asking for balance, not punishment, not obsession, just understanding. But the story continues. Inflammation in the gut does not stay local. It can send signals throughout the body. This can affect joints, skin, mood, energy levels, and metabolism. When inflammation becomes chronic, it can subtly shift how the body handles insulin, how fat is stored, and how hunger signals are regulated. Over time, this can make fat loss more difficult and weight management feel unpredictable. So while bloating itself is not fat, persistent inflammation can indirectly influence fat accumulation. This is why addressing gut health is not just about comfort, it is about whole body harmony. Many people attempt to solve bloating by cutting out entire food groups without understanding why symptoms appear. Some may find temporary relief, others become more restricted and more stressed. The truth is that bloating triggers vary widely. For some, it may be food sensitivities.
For others, it may be irregular eating patterns, insufficient hydration, lack of fiber, or disrupted sleep. Sometimes it is a combination. A gentle approach of observation, consistency, and nourishment often works better than extremes. Let us also talk about the rhythm of digestion. The gut has its own internal timing. It likes consistency. When meals are skipped, eaten too quickly, or eaten under stress, digestion becomes less efficient. Gas builds, fermentation changes, discomfort follows. Over time, these patterns can reinforce bloating. Slowing down, chewing well, and giving the gut predictable signals can restore rhythm. And then there is movement. Gentle physical activity stimulates gut motility. It encourages circulation. It reduces stress hormones. This is why walking after meals often reduces bloating. It is not about burning calories, it's about supporting the natural motion of digestion. Hydration also plays a role. Water helps fiber move smoothly through the digestive tract. When hydration is low, stool becomes harder, transit slows, and gas builds. Many people underestimate how much hydration affects bloating. Small, consistent habits often matter more than dramatic interventions. Now, here comes the middle of our story. If you've been listening closely, you may be thinking, so how do I know if my bloating is fat or inflammation? The answer is in patterns. Fat accumulation is slow and steady. It does not fluctuate drastically in short periods. Inflammatory bloating often changes quickly. It may worsen after certain meals, during stressful periods, or at specific times in the day. It may feel tight, distended, or accompanied by discomfort. Observing patterns over time gives clarity. The body always leaves clues. Here is the second hook, the moment many people realize something powerful. What if stubborn bloating is not a battle to fight, but a message to decode, a signal that the gut and metabolism are asking for attention? When you listen instead of fight, you often find solutions that feel sustainable rather than exhausting.
Of course, it is important to approach gut health with balanced information. There's a lot of noise online. Some claims exaggerate, some oversimplify. According to available scientific understanding, supporting gut health generally involves eating a variety of whole foods, including fiber-rich plants, fermented foods if tolerated, adequate hydration, sufficient sleep, and stress management. Individual needs vary, and seeking professional guidance can help when symptoms persist. There is no single universal solution, but there are consistent principles that support resilience. It is also worth mentioning that sometimes bloating can be linked to medical conditions. If bloating is severe, persistent, or accompanied by other concerning symptoms, professional evaluation is important. Listening to your body includes knowing when to seek help. Imagine waking up and feeling at ease in your body. Not because you chased an impossible ideal, but because you understood your internal rhythms. You gave your gut nourishment. You gave your metabolism consistency. You gave yourself patience. As we close, I want to leave you with one final reflective thought. What if the path to feeling lighter is not about becoming smaller, but about becoming more aligned with how your body actually works? If this conversation helped you see your body in a new way, take a moment to support the channel by liking this video. Subscribe if you enjoy exploring health topics with depth and clarity, and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. Your story might help someone else feel less alone on their journey. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video.